I am Gigi Baltes, and I am the office manager at the Children's Learning Center.
I'm Jean Abrams, and I'm a social worker with the Special Education Department through the Children's Learning Center.
My name is Connie Jones. My son Riley he went to CLC for 2 years. Now he's in kindergarten.
My name is Wendy Tarver. I'm one of the special education teachers that works in 2 inclusive classrooms here at Children's Learning Center.
Orlando, he is 4 right now. He is very, very active. He's got enough energy for 3 kids. Ever since starting services with CLC, he's talking more. He's interested in having playtime with other kids. He's just a different kid. He's very happy.
In the Children's Learning Center, we have inclusion classrooms. That means that there are children in the classroom who are typically developing and children who might have special needs.
When you walk into an inclusive classroom, you wouldn't necessarily know if a child was on for IEP services or not.
We adapt our regular curriculum for these children. We add sensory activities. We work with therapists pretty closely.
We find that that's a great way to work with our children with special needs because then they have peers who are typically developing that can be models for them.
We want to help them build relationships so that as they go through elementary school and then on to middle school and high school, they're still very much a part of that community, whether they're in the regular classroom all the time or just part of the time. We want their peers to see them as equals.
I had a child with special needs. He was together with the other classmates, and it was great because the kids related to him like he was one of them.
Kids want to be like other kids.
From seeing other kids deal with their anger or with their frustration, he even copies some of what they're doing instead of being, angry and crying.
We find that a lot of the kids we work with make a lot of growth when they're around kids who are typically developing. They have a lot more confidence, they have more friends. It's just better all the way around.
The other day he was just something fell down and he was just oh man, instead of being, oh my gosh, this is, crying and yelling about it. So he just learned so much from his peers.
And then for the typically developing kids, it's nice for them to learn that everybody's different, everybody has strengths, everybody has things that are more difficult for them. So I think it's important for the kids with special needs as well as typical kids to learn from each other.
The last 3 years that the Children's Learning Center has been involved in Riley's life have been irreplaceable. It helps me to know that he's going to be okay when he's grown up.
Having them with me, all the therapists, the inclusion specialists, or the special ed teachers, they were our partners in this journey. It
makes me very proud to know these people, and they're like family to me.
And they made the journey less petrifying and more joyful. And they made us realize that a child is unique. So that helped us a lot.
I'm in debt to them forever because of it. He really has done really well, and I'm very proud of him.
And now he's thriving. He is in 3rd grade, and he's skiing, he's riding horses, he's swimming, he's doing things that we could never imagine he would do.
I want to say how thankful I am for everyone, special ed department, Head Start department, the regular classroom pre-K class. They're just so wonderful in making him feel comfortable and making him part of their class and including him.
I love our kids because they are funny and sweet, and they're a pleasure to have in our classroom.
Sure, things are more challenging than other days, but you just kind of rebound from that. There's opportunities for these guys to get into housing where they can live in groups and then hold jobs and live very successful lives. And we have that going on in our community because of inclusion. So we've got a history here, and we just need to keep moving forward.